It's 6:30. Good morning, I'm Ian Crouch with Hunter News. Port Waratah Coal Services could end up paying more in developer contributions for its proposed $4.8 billion T4 coal loader. There's been widespread condemnation after it was revealed the company would only have to pay about $500,000 in council fees. However, last night's Newcastle Council meeting heard PWCS is considering a deal to pay a different amount. Police want our help to track down a man who sexually assaulted a young girl at Southern Lake Macquarie 3 years ago. The then 10-year-old was on her own in the Summerland Point Reserve in January 2011 when she was dragged into a public toilet and assaulted. However, the incident was not reported to police at the time. Senior Constable Angela Corbett says detectives now have a detailed description of the man.
He's described as aged in his 20s, standing between 170 and 180 centimetres tall, of thin build with tan skin and near shoulder-length brown wavy hair. At the time of the incident, the man was wearing sunglasses, a blue T-shirt with a bleach pattern on the front, and blue jeans with a whitewash effect and cut in the knees. He had black thongs on his feet and one of his ears was pierced.
Fire crews are stepping up the number of hazard reduction burns in the Hunter to prepare for the upcoming bushfire season. Controlled burns will be carried out today at Toronto, Macquarie Hills, Lemon Tree Passage and Lovedale. Another is scheduled for tomorrow at Fennell Bay. Funding for an upgrade to Hermitage Road at Singleton has been shortlisted under the Resources for Regions program, which could mean big things for tourism in the Upper Hunter. Hermitage and Broke Roads are the primary link between Singleton and Cessnock, and with the Hunter Valley wine region being the second largest tourist destination in the state, keeping local roads in good condition is extremely important for the economy. Singleton Council General Manager Lindy Hyam says domestic tourism is only expected to increase, making the project even more important.
And we're conscious that with the dollar starting to come down a little bit, we expect to see an increase in domestic tourism. And we know that's an important sector for supporting local employment. And across the sector, there's about 2,700 jobs that are involved, and that's pretty important, particularly at this time in the Valley.
Newcastle Foreshore Park will today host the Newcastle City Local Area Command's annual Community Engagement Day. In addition to local police, the event will showcase specialist commands, including the Dog Squad, Police Air Wing, Rescue, PCYC, Traffic and Highway Patrol, and Marine Area Command. Superintendent John Grolton says it's important for families to build a relationship with police.
This year we targeted the school holidays because we thought it would be good to have as many kids out there as we possibly could. And having it in school holidays, we hope lots of families come through, talk to the police. It's really good to break down those barriers between kids and police and families so that they understand that we're just human beings behind those blue shirts.
And the University of Newcastle has been named the country's top uni under 50 years of age, while it's also ranked 19 in the world. The university celebrates its 50th birthday in just a couple of months. Now with sport, Belinda Delasaris.
The Newcastle Knights have named a 19-man squad to take on Penrith ahead of Sunday's New South Wales Cup decider. James Elias and Toka Licky have been added to the extended bench in an otherwise unchanged lineup. Departing halfback Michael Dobson remains in doubt as he continues to struggle with a toe injury, his grand final hopes hinging on a fitness test later this week. Meanwhile, NRL officials insist they won't be making any hard and fast decisions about the sale of the Knights, with a handover unlikely for at least another year. It comes despite mounting pressure from English billionaire Marwan Kokash to purchase the franchise, following reports he's planning to fly to Australia next month to finalise the acquisition of a club. The NRL is expected to settle on a 7-person board of directors to represent the Red and Blue by the end of October. And the Jets will be forced to kick off their A-League campaign with a makeshift midfielder as Ben Kantarovski stares down a possible 3 weeks on the sideline following knee surgery. That's Sport, I'm Belinda de Los Harris.
To NURFM News Time 26 to 7.